Hey y'all, Rick, Fearless, Jokers Dallas, Jokers House, Punchwally Garage, Fearless Services. Good morning. How you doing? All right? Today is Tuesday, December the 2nd, 2025, year of our Lord, season number 3, episode number 336. The weather in Dallas, Texas today is, I think it's in the upper 30s now, and it's supposed to get somewhere in the 50s and sunshine. Today's show, we are going to talk about how I met my wife. Let's go. In my life, the 365 Project coming, yes, I said how I met my wife. The 365 Project coming to you almost live from almost downtown Dallas and that powerful CHUMP studio. Today's show is brought to you by Reliable Diamond Tool. That's ready2.com. Hold on, I can't see my mom. There she is. It's a cinch. Ready2.com, REDITOO.com. Check them out for concrete and masonry working tools. Also brought to you by Simpson motorcycle helmets. If you got a $100 head, you should wear a $100 helmet. But if your head is priceless, like mine, you should wear a Simpson. They are the best. We are a dealer. StokersDallasMerch.com. Spire, SPIRE, ConstructionInc.com. They are a full-scale residential general contractor. They can do anything from your roof to your floor, your heating, your air conditioning. You want to remodel your bathroom, what you got? SpireConstructionInc.com. And my favorite Harley shops, Maverick Harley-Davidson and Longhorn Harley-Davidson. The official Harley-Davidson dealers for Strokers Dallas and Strokers House. Check those fine folks out. I'm getting a little chilly. Hold on a second. Ooh, it's a little chilly in here. Ooh, much better. So we got these, StokersDallasMerch.com. Rick Fearless, Strokers Dallas, got the chopper on there. StokersDallasMerch.com. Enter the code FALL, FALL 15, get 15% off. You spend $70 or more, you get free shipping. That's on all the stuff we have on StokersDallasMerch.com. But right now, I'm begging you, turn off that ugly news and let's me and you take a stroll down memory lane. Today, the Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine goes back to 1975. So, 1975, Ricky and Randy were seniors in high school, MacArthur High School, Big Mac, Irving, Texas. I met, there was a foosball joint in the Irving Mall called The Challenge. So me, my brother Randy, my buddy David Allen, all of our pals, we used to hang out at The Challenge. Right across, you got your hallway and you got the benches in the middle and the kiosk and all that. Right across from The Challenge was a cafeteria called the Sun Garden, which was owned by one of the anchors of the mall, J.C. Penney. So I'd sit out there on that bench in between foosball, and I'd see this pretty girl in there with a really short orange dress on, like the girls wore their uniform, and she'd be bussing tables. So I'd go over there and I'd get me a Salisbury steak special for $3.99, or I'd get me the meatloaf. I'd get whatever their lunch was, just to have an excuse to talk to her. I asked her out for a date, and we went out off and on for 4 years. And I married her when she was 19 and I was 23. So when I started dating her, I never asked how old she was. I just assumed she was 17, 18, because I was 19. And I remember one time she and I had been going out about a month, and I called her and I said, hey, me and some of the guys are going to Galveston for the weekend. Why don't you come with me? She said, oh, I can't go. And I said, please, how come you can't go? You know, and her dad had died years before, so she lived with her mom and her two brothers. She said, my mom's not going to let me go. And I said, let me talk to her. She said, she's not going to let me go. And I said, how do you know? And she said, because I'm only 15. I said, you're 15? Okay, you better not go. But it worked out. We got married in 79. And the rest is history. Speaking of history, let's check them trucks. Wait a minute. What's going on here, boy? You know, these are Hokas. My feet were really hurting the last couple of days, so I decided to wear these for a day and see if I can get my feet back normal. But they are still one eye down, double knotted for safety. These are, say it with me, y'all, these are some handsome Hokas. Okay, so yesterday we checked some of the new pictures I put up. Let's check some more pictures. It's my grandma and my grandpa and my Aunt Dixie and my Uncle Sonny. My mom and dad and grandma holding me. I don't know who that boy is. Me and my brother in his room, I think. That's my grandpa and his mama, Grandma Fairless. That's me and my mom and my brother. I don't know who the baby she's holding is. I think it was a neighbor kid. See, I'm wearing like baseball pajamas. Some of the pictures we got. That's my beautiful wife. This is when we were married in 79. So she'd been about 19 right there. And I'll tell you, she's just as beautiful today as she's always been. She has aged very gracefully. Watching The Sopranos. What was Grandma Goldie doing 76 years ago today? December the 2nd, 1949 was the Friday. Grandma wrote, Harry quit school today. He went to a box supper at Doxy. Harry's my dad. He'd have been 16. That's when he quit school. Okay. He went to a box supper at Doxy. I think that's where boys try to pick up girls, right? And the town sanctions it. Dad joke, why is Peter Pan always flying? Because he never lands. Never lands. I don't know much about Peter Pan, but I guess he lived in Neverland or something. Get off the couch, motivational minute. Some people want it to happen. I'm getting a little hot. Hold on a minute. Oh, yeah. I have these in short sleeves, StrokersDallasMerch.com. Some people want it to happen. Some people wish it to happen. Others make it happen. It's what you got to do. You got to make it happen. If you want it bad enough, make it happen. Okay. I don't know if you know this, but we're open 8 days a week. Every single day we're open. 8 days a week. Check out StrokersDallasMerch.com for Christmas. And write down the chili cook-off is January the 1st. It's our 17th annual. All right, I got to go. I got a lot of things to do, Tuesday things. But remember, there ain't no place like this place. So long for now. Love you, Alice. Bye, y'all.